Are you serious? Are you serious? Get some coffee, everybody, and calm down. Maybe, but is this the Illuminati we're talking about here? We have secret military helicopter operation. It's going on in Pittsburg, Pennsylvania. Last night at the baseball game, 6 different helicopters seen swarming and flying so low, barely above people's heads, all over the city of Pittsburgh. Strange military operation going on. 911 calls going in everywhere to try to basically concerned citizens freaking out, trying to figure out what's going on here. And it's just strange what's taken place. We're continuing to keep a close eye on it. And there were several eyewitnesses of people throughout the city who are trying to figure out what's going on. Are you serious? Are you serious? And so I've got a report here that finally the police chief has acknowledged that there is something going on right now. And I'm not sure why. Am I live? For some reason my chat's not working. So I don't understand why my chat would not be working. Okay, so let's just check this real fast. Hang on a second. We may have some censorship going on here. I don't know. Maybe they don't like the title of my video. But for whatever reason, they're not letting me use my chat. Maybe it's working now. You guys can let me know. I don't know. Anyway, I've got it on. This could be some kind of censorship taking place here. You might not like the title of my video, which is Breaking Secret Military Black Helicopter Seen Flying Over Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This is not a bogus story. Matter of fact, let me read to you what's going on right now. Last night, these military choppers, secret, the chief of police of Pittsburgh will not reveal what it's about. He said, but this military planned operation was scheduled over a year ago. Public safety director says a military chopper, these are part of a law enforcement tactical training, but he said it's not really a SWAT team training. This is a Department of Defense military operation. So it looks like a Jade Helm type thing that we seen 2 years ago. But according to WKDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, helicopters buzz the PNC baseball park of the home of the Pittsburgh Pirates last night. According to Chuck Davidson of Chicago, people said that it just barely missed them. They were sitting near the foul pole in left field. We thought this was Vietnam, he said, or maybe MASH or something. That's what it sounded like. Davidson told KDKA political editor John Delano. He was hardly alone. There was a bunch of people calling all over, calling 911 and everything, saying, what's going on? Al Caldwell of Columbus also said, Caldwell said he was at the William Penn. They were flying around the rooms near the windows. You could hear them running around throughout everywhere. I've seen video footage of it, folks, myself, and we'll be showing you that video footage a little bit later today in our live broadcast when I go live at 12 noon Eastern in about an hour. One lady said that her friend said she saw 6 helicopters riding all over the Robinson area. She was pretty nervous about it, and she told some of her friends in South Fayette, Pennsylvania. These choppers were flying very low, lower than normal. They're black helicopters. They're not. They are black helicopters. Okay, so it's a different. It's intelligence, or I should say secret op type thing. The buzzing of the area residents by helicopters is not something right out of the blue, but it was really strange. It was coordinated. It was secret. It was not announced in advance to the public that this was going to go on. And even when the public is calling 911, they're not being told what is going on. So people are saying, so what's exactly going on? Well, who's Who's doing this? What drill is this? And the name of the drill, the operation of the drill, none of it is being disclosed by local law enforcement. They're just simply saying, yes, it is going on. So it looks to me like we have another Jade Helm type operation going on, and it's in Pittsburg. Now, Timothy DeBerry, who's in my chat room right now, said, I'm in Pittsburg. They've been doing it for a few days. He saw a C-130 just fly by. Folks, C-130s, those are Hercules airplanes. Those are massive, what we used to call C-130 Hercules cargo planes. They're huge. They're monstrous. And if you saw one of those, Timothy DeBerry, then, this is not... Look, folks, if you live near a military base, you'll see helicopters, you'll see planes, you'll see stuff like that. But it's a military base where certain training exercises, sometimes you'll see fighter jets, that kind of stuff. I've seen it. I've been at Camp Pendleton. I've been at Fort Lewis in Washington. I've been in those places and see these things. That ain't what we're talking about here. We're talking about downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, flying extremely low, where you can see the eyeballs of the pilot, okay? Extremely low, black helicopters, black ops, and immediately you start thinking about Illuminati. I mean, that's the first thing people do. They start freaking out. And remember what the former Secretary of Homeland Security, Janet Napolitano, you know what she said for you should do if you see something strange, something you don't understand? Call Walmart. Remember she told you guys, go see the manager at Walmart and tell him you're seeing black helicopters flying over your heads, or strange containers, or fences popping up outside of department stores, or tunnels being dug. So I'm just saying. So we have some type of an exercise going on right now, the deep state, using black budget projects that never get a name, and if you do find out about a name, then everybody gets upset. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on what's going on. Certainly, high security. Karen Long says President Trump is coming to Pennsylvania today. Is he coming to Pittsburgh today, Karen? It's a good question. But according to this, the police chief of Pittsburgh, he said this is an operation, a Department of Defense operation that has been scheduled for over a year. It is a secret military black helicopter Department of Defense exercise. His words. So, are you serious? All right. Maybe they are going to move the border. Maybe the border is no longer going to be along the Mexico-Texas line. Maybe it's going to be moved all the way up to Pittsburgh. What? Well, it's the shrinking of America. I'll be back with more current world events, how they relate to biblical prophecy. Again, if you're concerned about the black helicopters, the secret military black helicopters swirling all around Pittsburgh, go to Walmart and ask to speak to the Walmart manager. If you see something strange you don't understand, remember, that's what the Secretary of Homeland Security, the former Secretary of Homeland Security under the Obama administration, Janet Napolitano, she said, go talk to the manager at Walmart. I just did a video about EMPs, Donald Duck. I see you there. I just did one on my Patreon account. That's where I can reveal real sensitive information there because it's not open to the public. It's just to Patreon members only. So you can check that out. I just posted that today if you want to join my Patreon account over at Patreon. Okay, I just started it, and every day I'm going to be giving little nuggets out. I'm working on a 14-page report right now on EMP. It's a very sensitive material, so I'm not going to do it on YouTube. Check it out though at Patreon, guys. I'll be back at 12 noon Eastern We've got military action in the Middle East right now. The tension is off the charts. Israel has killed 7 ISIS fighters in the Golan Heights, and Netanyahu has just warned Iran They better not shut down the Red Sea, straits to go into the Red Sea. I'll tell you all about it. Don't miss today's broadcast, 12 noon. It's going to be very, very intense Middle East situation. I'll be back with more. The world's gone mad. Are you serious? Are you serious? The world has gone mad. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Calm down. We're running out of time.